Hello everyone and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap. That's tough to say, Trading Room Recap for, what's the date today? Thursday, October the 25th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator for Trading Room. This is the email address to use if you have any questions for me. Link to get into our 100% free trading room. You don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our trading room. This is a subscription link, and also in the body of this email you will see a link for our test drive. It is fast approaching. Still time to sign up for it. Basically, the test drive involves your having access to our premium service, the full package, just as if you were a premium subscriber. Next week, Monday to Friday inclusive, it'll cost you $8.88, and you'll start getting live data 7 in the morning. Eastern time, of course, and it's a great way to try us out. I said it costs you $8.88. We get a question all the time. Well, what happens after the test drive is over? Nothing happens. You don't have to unsubscribe from it. We don't put you into a subscription or anything like that. It's 100% up to yourself to decide whether or not you want to take out a subscription. We'll probably have a nice promo code for you after the test drive, but there's no pressure, and you can always still keep coming back into the room. The last thing we want to do is have people take our program and feel very frustrated with it, not knowing how to use it, or sometimes we have some extremely new traders and they're overwhelmed, and we get that. So that's why I say you can come into the trading room all the time and see what we do, see how we use the program, see what other traders do, and just get a feel for it. So anyway, I open the room at 9 o'clock Eastern time. That's when I start to share my screen, and I get live in the mic at 9:05, and I go to 3:30 Mondays to Thursdays and 3 o'clock on Fridays. Now, I'll have to say today was a day of basically getting chopped out of, I think I got chopped out of 4 trades. Chopped out. When I say chopped out, I took very small losses on 4 trades, and I think 2 others basically flat. And so not an exceptionally good day for me in terms of activity. I mean, in terms of dollars lost, it was no big deal because, again, my losses are very small. Always obey my stops. This one kind of hurt, though, I have to admit. I got into this short 36.54, kind of early, 36.54, right around here. And my guess it was right here, on this candle here, and it popped out, and I just took myself out of the trade, and then look what happened afterwards. And the problem is I tried to get short here, and I even took a little stab here, but because the stock was down more than 10%, we have that uptick rule, and I just could not get a fill. They just would not fill me. So that trade went by the wayside. Just a little talk about LRN. I mean, this is going to be a fast video because this is just the importance of stops again and all of that. Now, Real made a nice call on this one. I think he called it around this area here, and it moved up. So I didn't have my focus on this one. Understand I'm answering a lot of emails also. I'm trying to help people in the room, so I can't follow everything. But anyway, I did see this one as it was basing really nicely right at that whole number. Now, this is the one that we traded yesterday fantastically, and actually on the downside and the upside. I didn't take part in the downside, but this was the earnings play. Unfortunately, I got out right around here, but this was a tremendous earnings play. Remember, the market was down 600 points. Now, at the end of the day, it dropped, and I know that a lot of people took advantage of that. I was shorting it right there. So this had a little bit of history. And so when you look at what it did yesterday, obviously you think, well, maybe it can start to get up to that area. The market is not down today. You don't think so? Yeah, the market's not down today. So, oops. No, that's not good. Got to find my chart now. Just a second. Just give me 1 minute here. That's what happens when you click on something when I'm doing this, and there you are. So anyway, so my thought and a lot of other people's thoughts were, okay, this was really, remember, this is a 15-minute these are 15-minute candles, so this was really basing for almost a couple of hours, just around $21, I guess. And Yeah, $21. Then all of a sudden it had that little pop there. Okay, take a look at it on a 5-minute. It's probably going to be a little more dramatic. So look at the pop it had. Look at, look at the base. Beautiful, beautiful base. And in fact, well, it doesn't, you can't really see it, but on the 15 there was a little bit more of a volume bar. Anyway, I guess this is what we have to call a fake break. I mean, a lot of people like myself and others were waiting for this break. I got into the trade at 21.0809. It moved up. I mean, it did move up almost right to that level, and then it stalled. And so I actually ended up taking a 10-cent loss on it. But my point is this, is that I didn't say, it's going to come back. You know, remember what it did yesterday. And so that 10-cent loss, had I been stubborn, you know, would have easily turned into a 50 or 60-cent loss, cost me a lot more money than just taking a small little 10-cent loss on the trade. So, I mean, again, we talk about the importance of stops all the time. Try not to let your ego get carried away when you get into a trade, saying to yourself, I have to be right, I know I'm right, this is definitely going to work, and all that. Doesn't work, you get out. You can always come back in. Listen, I mean, if this takes out this later on, I mean, there's a possibility I'll get back into this one. So I do want to talk a little bit about Brokerage Plus. All right, now this is a program that I don't use, and one of the reasons I don't use it, not because it's not good or anything like that, but I don't trade enough. I think Brokerage Plus is probably a great product for people who probably trade a lot more than I do, are in more trades at the same time. I'm usually only in 2 trades max. It's rare I'm in 3 trades at the same time. But all I want to tell you is this, and I'll probably put the link in there just so you can see what Brokerage Plus is all about, is that right now, if you are a premium subscriber, Brokerage Plus is free to you. All right. Now you do need an interactive brokerage account to use Brokerage Plus and our premium service. And basically, it allows you, I'll bring a chart. Well, I have a chart right here. See how if I right click and it says trade, I could set up a bunch of different parameters: 100 shares, 200 shares, 300 shares, whatever, maybe a dollar amount. And all I would have to do is just click on it, and and if I have an interactive broker's account, it would automatically trade it. Okay, I wouldn't have to do any other intermediary step. So let me just bring that out. So that is what Brokerage Plus is all about, and of course more than that. I think Dan next week will probably show you his screen, and he'll probably outline a little bit more about it. But the bottom line is this: if you have our premium service, you have Brokerage Plus. Now, why am I saying all this? Because November 15th, Brokerage Plus will no longer be free. It will not be included in the premium package. It will actually cost you $1,100. So, obviously, if you're at all thinking of this product called Brokerage Plus, now is the time to take out a premium subscription, even just a month. You don't have to take an annual, but a premium subscription. And as long as you maintain your premium subscription, you'll have Brokerage Plus forever. Okay, but after November 15th, it will not be part of the premium service. So I just thought I should let you know. I'm sure we'll talk about that a lot more next week during the test drive. All right, let me just back that out, and I want to get back into the room. And sorry, just bring back my capture program. Okay, so again, I'll put the link so that it's called TI Pro Auto Trading. Okay, I'll put that link in here too, so that you can take a look at it. So I'll open the room tomorrow at about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. And again, if you haven't signed up for the test drive, please do. Great way to try us out for 1 week. Only cost you $8.88. So have a great evening, everybody, and we'll see you in the trading room tomorrow. Bye bye.